Hey there, I'm Stefanie Flaxman. I've been a writer and editor for 20 years, and I have more than 200 videos on YouTube that help you live and work like a writer. That is a lot of videos, so let me curate my best advice for you. You can sign up for free exclusive updates at stefanieflaxman.com. I'll send you my top tips for new writers, plus other advice that works best in email rather than audio or video. It would be my pleasure to meet you at your inbox as your new writer consultant. Ready to join the club? Go to stefanieflaxman.com to sign up for free. And remember, I spell Stefanie with an F, not a PH. The proper spelling is on your screen right now. That is stefanieflaxman.com. I'll see you there. Welcome to Integrity Publishing Lesson 4. Integrity Publishing is a free audio course about content rewriting and editing in the age of AI. And today we are into the editing process, and the topic is locating your content editing goal. This is one of the most important things to practice when you are working on samples for your writing portfolio. You should clearly and briefly be able to state why you're publishing the piece of content that you're editing. There has to be a reason, a purpose behind your writing. Now, you probably already thought of this when you were collecting content ideas, and there's a reason why you wrote about this topic for your blog, which will eventually turn into a sample of your writing if someone requests a sample of your writing. So you probably already generally know why you want to write about this topic, but when you are content editing, the first thing that you need to do is revisit your reason for writing in the first place. Now, you might want to reference this on your content calendar. You might, when you are putting together all of your ideas that you will eventually write about, you might want to write down the true purpose too, because the purpose of what you're writing needs to serve both your writing business and the audience who you are speaking to. So having a rough idea of this on your content calendar or where you store your content ideas is a helpful step, because when you are editing your content, you're going to revisit it to make sure the content you actually produced matches that original goal. So when you approach a piece of content that you're about to edit, you should be able to see clearly from the introduction why you are publishing this piece of content. Now, the general idea of why you're publishing this piece of content won't go directly into your text most of the time, but it will help influence the message that you're communicating. So your blog post introduction has to support your goal. It is probably more fleshed out than what your clear and succinct goal is in your notes or in your content calendar. But your blog post introduction should be the polished version of why this topic is important, why you are publishing it, and why it serves both your business and the audience who you're talking to. It's easier said than done. It sounds really simple. Well, of course, I'm going to make that clear, but it's not always clear. That's why we have to take time and space for content editing, because in this step of locating your content editing goal, it's your chance to answer the unofficial question going through every reader's mind when they look at the beginning of your article. And that question is, why should I care? Every reader who wants to read a piece of writing that is going to be transformative for them, and therefore they read it word for word. They're not just skimming. They're not just looking for a statistic. They're not just looking for a quick fact. They're not just looking for a quick fix. But if you want to become someone's favorite writer, you want someone to read every word that you wrote. So that reader, in order to assess which articles they should spend time on and which ones that they should either skim or skip, they are asking, why should I care? So knowing the goal for your piece of content helps you answer that unofficial question. And when you present a taste of the most important information right away to that reader, it gives the reader confidence that they'll get even more of what they're looking for if they keep reading. So they might go from having a vague interest, but then they read your introduction and they think, well, I'm going to start skimming. But once they start skimming, they'll be pulled in by your words even more. That's why word choice is incredibly important, and editing is your chance to review your word choice, because you want to turn that skimmer into a reader to hook them on your message. So when you do this in the introduction and the reader feels safe in your hands, the rest of the article can reveal more compelling details that provide that payoff for the time the reader is going to invest in your content. Thank you for checking out Lesson 4 of Integrity Publishing. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up to help other writers find it. You can also subscribe to the channel and tap the notification bell to find out when the next Integrity Publishing lesson is ready for you. That is it for today. If you'd like to get exclusive tips that I only share in email, go on over to stefanieflaxman.com and sign up for free. I will see you there and talk with you soon.